Here's something we told you was going to happen last time we were here.
As he said, they are now the tag team champions.
That's right, and them belts are going to be around them waists for a long, long time.
But this isn't a tag team encounter, Studley. This is manager against the manager, mano a mano. And here comes the lovely lady, the Lady Lex, but she's by herself.
Is she taking Damien Kane's place? Is he that much of a chicken?
Where's Damien?
Maybe Jeff will beat her.
Lady Lex is here. I haven't seen Glenn Osborne or the Rebel.
What's going on here?
This could be a psychological ploy by Damien Kane, you know, just to keep Jeff Jones. Oh, wait a minute.
There's Damien Kane.
Get back to the ring. Damien Kane has blindsided both of them. He gets rid of the headbangers, and now he's going to work on Jeff Jones.
What a cheap plan. What a cheap plan. Attack a man from behind.
Damien Kane.
Hard whip to the turnbuckle. Let's throw this one out the window before it even starts, Studley. Now we're finally going to get the strap attached to Damien Kane if he can keep his mitts off of Jeff Jones for 2 seconds.
Oh, no. Oh, Damien Kane is whipping Jeff Jones's butt right now.
Picks him back up. What a psychological ploy by Damien Kane. Buries one right to the bread basket.
I think it was a little lower than a bread basket.
Tough to tell with all that garb he wears. Scoops him up. He's got nowhere to go. Locks him up in the corner. Oh, no. Bad news for Jeff Jones. Going to work. Damien Kane laying the leather to him.
He don't even have the strap on him, Ron Young. He's a cheater.
He obviously doesn't need it at this point. The referee's going to slow it down. Let's attach it once again, and we're going to get started. Jeff Jones totally caught off guard. DDT.
Oh, he planted him.
One thing we have to point out, fans, Jeff Jones is not a wrestler.
Not tonight.
Jeff Jones is not a wrestler. He's a manager. Damien Kane has put the boots on occasion. Is this over already?
That's it, Ron. Damien Kane is your victor in the strap match.
Well, that didn't take long, making short work. Short work indeed of Jeff Jones, but I don't think he's finished with the punishment yet. Now Jeff Jones makes his way back out.
Oh, he took a beating.
And crying as usual.
He took a beating, Ron.
Damien Kane. Oh, wait a minute. Here come the headbangers. This is bad news for Damien Kane. He better get out of there in a hurry. Not quite in time. Wait a minute. Here comes the Rebel.
And here comes Glenn Osborne.
And now we're going to see it with these four men going at it.
Oh, it's breaking down now.
Everywhere.
Say what you want. Jeff might have got his hide tan, but the headbangers are still your MEWF Tag Team Champions.
This is not the last of this feud. Not the last by any means, fans. I don't think we really settled anything here. It's still going to be Dark Side and the Headbangers coming at you very, very soon, as we look to have some kind of closure to this feud.
Far, far from over, Ron. I'm going to try to sort things out.
If Damien Kane has his way, we may have another match right here. Fans, we're going to try to restore some kind of order here. We're ushering back now the Headbangers and Jeff Jones leaving the area. A victorious Damien Kane in the center of the ring with Glenn Osborne, the Rebel, and Lady Lex. We'll be back with more action as soon as we can restore some order. The Night of the Road. You talk about men like Joe Thunder, who's done it all here in the MEWF, men like Corporal Punishment. There's a third man who's won the Triple Crown, and you're looking right at him.
Oh, my God, and Lucifer wastes no time. He attacks Bob Starr with the chair.
He said time and time again after that attack, after he was blindsided by Bob Starr, that he'd have to pay for it, and we're seeing it firsthand, fans. There's not going to be an exchange of arm locks and leg locks.
Well, I can guarantee you one thing, Ron Young. Lucifer may have read the book on cheating, but what he seems to forget is Bob Starr wrote it.
Shots across the head. Oh, right into the guard barrier. This one's going to break down early. Fans, this is just a taste of the mayhem here in the MEWF.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, you wanted to talk about cheating.
Hey.
Resorting to That's a handful of salt or powder, some kind of...
All's fair in love and wrestling.
If Lucifer isn't careful here, he's going to get a face fall. He's closing in. Oh, and he goes right in the eyes. How can you laugh at that? This man could be blinded.
That was great, Ron Young. I wish he had more.
Shots to the head.
Rumor has it Lucifer forgot his deodorant and Bob was just freshening him up.
Well, he's going to need some serious attention. He could be permanently blinded or injured or even worse.
And it'd be the best thing that happened to the MEWF.
Well, everything is hotly contested here in the MEWF, regardless of what the rules for the match may be. Tape fist or no, these two just have outright hatred for each other.
Hatred cannot describe what these two men have been through. They've been up and down the road, they've been best friends, and they've been bitter enemies. And right now, we're going to find out which man's the toughest.
Well, I'll tell you, Bob Starr has banked his whole career on taking on men larger than he is. Not that Bob is a very small-statured man.
No, but he
likes the
specializes
super
in that,
heavyweights.
Ron. He specializes in that.
And if there's one man that he knows better inside and out than anyone else here in the MEWF, it's his former partner. Shoots him off. He loads up that fist right to the head.
Count him out, ref. That's it. It's got to be it.
Well, let's not count Lucifer out either. I mean, if there's a backstreet brawler around these parts, you're looking at it.
You know, if ugliness were bricks, Ron Young, Lucifer would be a housing project.
Well, right now, he's not in the best of shape, that's for certain. Bob Starr is going to have to pick him up. He may be out right here. Oh, choking him across the bottom rope. Referee Howard Goldman's got to make a break right here.
Bob's just toying with him, Ron Young. Just toying with him.
I hate to say it, but it looks like Lucifer's out. He doesn't know where he is.
One thing you got to remember in this match, Ron Young, is a 10 count's a lot longer than a 3 count.
And there's a shot of his own. Look at Lucifer. He didn't have a whole lot behind that punch, but it was on target. Now that one did, though. Skyrocketed Bob Starr back to the canvas.
Lucifer mounting an offense here, Ron Young.
The referees count. Now up to 4.
Come on, Bob, get up.
Now, I got to question this. If you got to get a 10 count, even more so than a 3 count, what are you doing breaking the count?
That just goes to show the hatred right here, Ron Young. I don't think this match is about winning. I think it's about hurting or maiming.
Well, you see the anger in Lucifer shielding the referee from that blatant choke.
Well, you see what happened last month, Ron Young, when Lucifer was attacked by Bob Starr, tied to the ropes, and then just beaten unmercifully.
And if it weren't for the help of several other MEWF officials and fans and attendants at ringside, it could have gone to epic proportions. Look at that right across the head with the microphone.
And this match could quickly become an I Quit match.
Once again, now it's one thing to have your hands taped up like a rock, but then to hit someone with metal, it just boggles the mind, the punishment that these two men are taking.
It's all about climbing that ladder in the MEWF, Ron Young. That's why we are the cutting edge. They're tearing this building down, Ron.
I tell you, you have to worry about whether this is going to spill over. The fans at ringside don't seem too concerned. They just like to see these two beat each other up. Lucifer really needs to get a second win right here.
He's definitely no worse for the wear right now. And Bob's playing it smart here, Ron Young. He's taking a few minutes to regroup.
He is rested and he's ready to mount another attack.
You got to realize them 10 extra seconds in that ring gives Bob Starr the momentum for another 5 minutes easily.
But Lucifer likes the long matches. When it goes long, when the pain and punishment are at all odds, this is the guy, when the chips are down, that likes to go for the gold.
Well, there's no gold involved here, Ron Young. It's just about pride. That's all this match is about, pride.
Lucifer was embarrassed.
It's a tough man contest.
Beyond belief at what Bob Starr did just a few short weeks ago.
I kind of enjoyed it.
Bob Starr, high-risk maneuver. We don't see this from Bob too often. Double axe handle right on target.
Leveled the man.
Yeah, there's nothing saying that it has to be a punch that knocks the man out for a 10 count. And the referee is right on top of the situation.
That's exactly right, Ron. I mean, you got Bob Starr, who's got the Star Blazer. You got Lucifer, who's got the Samoan backdrop.
Oh, look at that.
You got Lucifer with a super kick right there.
Beautiful reverse thrust kick by Lucifer, right on target. Hey, oh, you've said it.
Just what I was talking about, Ron Young.
Samoan drop.
And I would not be surprised if it's a move like that we'll get one of these men counted out and not the tape fist.
High impact punishment, fans. That's what we serve up week after week here in the MEWF. And now, who is this? What's he doing out here?
That's Quinn Nash.
Quinn Nash.
He's taping up Bob's hand with a chain or some sort of object.
What is he doing out here? The referee has no idea what's going on. Lucifer totally unaware. And now Bob. Bob knows what's going on.
This is where stupidity will hurt you in the wrestling game, Ron Young.
They must have an endless supply of tape on that roll. Oh, no. No, not like this. Not like this.
What's he pinning him for?
That just means nothing. But the referee's continuing to count. He's up to 6. And now what's Quinn? Now he's taking the chain away. Oh, not like this. No, not like this. The referee's calling for the bell.
He knocked him out, Ron.
Once again, Bob Starr.
Mike Tyson, keep an eye on that heavyweight title, because Hollywood Bob's coming.
Oh, give me a break. He's with some outside help from Quinn Nash. I can't believe it. I'm absolutely speechless.
Oh, this is
wait a
great.
minute. Now, it's not enough that they've won the match, and now they're going to add insult to injury, and they dump Lucifer outside the ring.
No, they're just doing their chores for the week, Ron Young. They're taking out the trash.
A victorious Bob Starr fans. Fans, the fastest hour in professional wrestling is coming to a close. I can't believe what Johnny Gunn has done. He walked out on his match.
That was great, Ron Young. And Johnny Gunn has promised me you haven't seen nothing in the weeks to come.
And we've also saw what's transpired between Corporal Punishment and Spellbinder. Nothing settled here. We're going to see more of that in the weeks to come as well.
That's for sure, Ron Young. And I am aware that we have some special guests that want to join us to close out the hour. Stevie Richards and the Blue Meanie.
Gets me to tripping, I don't slip, I bangs with that mad ass 1 pound gang. It's a DPG thing. Corrupt from the SC. You wanna test me? Let's see if you'll survive 45 times. Like a hollow point hit it for your dome. Take a couple steps, turn around in its zone. Couldn't withstand the murderous mental. I subdue and then take 2 to your temple.
Stevie Richards is here along with the Meanie. Let's see if we can find out what's causing all this. Stevie, what's going on? There must be a reason for you gentlemen coming down the ringside. Let's hear about it.
Wow, I'm blowing up, I'll tell you right now. But the reason I, Dancing Stevie Richards, the original king of swing, and my boy, my flunky, Stan, the Blue Meanie, have come to the MEWF for one and only one reason. And that is to become the new MEWF World Tag Team Champions. We beat Public Enemy's butts. We beat the Gangsters' butts. And tonight, if it's signed, well, it's the end of the show, I guess, so I guess I'm gonna have to wait till next week. Next week, right here in this ring, what me and Stan want, we're gonna get. And that's those headbangers and the MEWF Tag Team titles.
The Headbangers, Stevie and the Meanie. We're gonna see it next week.
The Headbangers aren't hard to find.
What do you have to say about that, Stevie?
Oh my God, I'm really scared. Oh, me.
If these two can control themselves, we'll see if we can get a match signed for next week, fans. So don't you dare miss it. We'll be back with more MEWF action. Same time, same station, next week.